Today I'm going to share another poem which had shared by Sheikh Hamdan. This is a very sad poem. This poem is about his elder brother Sheikh Rashid. He shared this poem on 5th of April in 2024. First of all, I would like to tell you to turn on subtitles in your language. Especially if you don't understand English, please click this and next select captions. Then, you will see many languages. Select your language from that list. Then, you will see subtitles in your language. First of all, I would like to share the original poem video, which had shared by Sheikh Hamdan on that day. Keep your eye on it because after that, I'm going to share the translation of it.
راحت القلب من صوت الأذان عوضتني عن الحزن الكليف لأجل راشد بعد جيت المكان فيه ذكرى الراشد يا لطيف وجه راشد وشكله الخيزران في كفوفه ومنطقها الشريف وابتسامته طيبها وامتنان حتى في وجه رجالنا كفيف. ادعو الراشد في شهر رمضان دعوة المؤمن بقلبنا نظيف للبنادم شموخ وعنفوان وضيف ما تستطيع انك تضيف بس لا مملك بعض الحنان وفقده ينقلب شخصنا ضعيف يا سفينة شعور الاتزان بحر حزني ترى موجه مخيف كيف ترسين في بر الأمان يا سفينة وبحري دون سيف ذكرياتي مع راشد زمان حركت شي في القلب الرهيف الغريبة وانا راعي مكان أشعر أني بعد فرقاه ضيف.
Poem translation. Poem title: My Memories with Rashid. Heart's comfort comes from the sound of the call to prayer, which compensates me from my deep sorrow. For Rashid, I came again to the same place. There's a memory for Rashid. Oh my goodness. Rashid's face and the bamboo stick, how it looks in his hands. The bamboo stick and how it looks in his hands, and his honorable talking. His smile, his good manners. From his good manners and pure smile, he smiles kindly also to the blind man's face. Pray for my great brother Rashid in Ramadan. The real believer prays with a pure heart. For the human, there's glory and vigor. And add more, whatever you can to add. But whenever the human owns a few kindness and suddenly lost it, he turns a very weak person. Oh, the ship of the balanced feelings. The sea of my sorrow owns scary waves. How can you have a safety anchor? O ship, and my sea has no shore. My memories with Rashid, old days. Stir something in my sensitive heart. What's strange, although I'm the owner of the place, but I feel after losing him as I'm a guest. Poem explanation. 1. Heart's comfort comes from the sound of the call to prayer. The poet finds solace in the familiar sound of the call to prayer, which helps alleviate his deep sorrow. 2. Which compensates me from my deep sorrow. The call to prayer serves as a source of consolation for the poet, helping him cope with his profound grief. 3. For Rashid, I came again to the same place. The poet revisits a place that holds memories of Rashid, his deceased brother. 4. There's a memory for Rashid. Oh my goodness. The poet reflects on the memories he shared with Rashid, feeling a mix of nostalgia and sorrow. 5. Rashid's face and the bamboo stick, how it looks in his hands. The poet recalls Rashid's appearance, specifically mentioning the image of him holding a bamboo stick. 6. The bamboo stick and how it looks in his hands, and his honorable talking. The poet remembers Rashid's dignified demeanor, including his manner of speech. 7. His smile, his good manners. The poet cherishes Rashid's smile and admirable character traits. 8. From his good manners and pure smile, he smiles kindly also to the blind man's face. Rashid's kindness extended to everyone, including the blind, leaving a lasting impression on the poet. 9. Pray for my great brother Rashid in Ramadan. The poet requests prayers for Rashid, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. 10. The real believer prays with a pure heart. True believers offer prayers sincerely, with pure intentions. 11. For the human, there's glory and vigor. Humans possess dignity and vitality. 12. And add more, whatever you can to add. This line seems to invite further reflection or elaboration on the preceding statement. 13. But whenever the human owns a few kindness and suddenly lost it, he turns a very weak person. Losing kindness diminishes a person's strength and resilience, making them vulnerable. 14. Oh, the ship of the balanced feelings. The poet likens balanced emotions to a steady ship navigating through life's challenges. 15. The sea of my sorrow owns scary waves. The poet's grief is likened to a turbulent sea with frightening waves. 16. How can you have a safety anchor? The poet wonders how one can find stability and security amidst overwhelming sorrow. 17. Oh, ship, and my sea has no shore. The poet feels adrift in his sea of sorrow, with no end in sight to his grief. 18. My memories with Rashid, old days. The poet reminisces about past memories shared with Rashid, fondly recalling happier times. 19. Stir something in my sensitive heart. The poet's sensitive heart is deeply affected by his memories of Rashid. 20. What's strange, although I'm the owner of the place? Despite being familiar with the surroundings, the poet feels a sense of displacement and detachment after Rashid's passing. 21. But I feel after losing him as I'm a guest. The poet expresses a sense of being a transient visitor in his own life, feeling displaced after losing Rashid. So this is the poem which had shared by Sheikh Hamdan on 5th of April in 2024. It's certain that Sheikh Rashid's death has affected Sheikh Hamdan's entire life. He feels sad when he reminds about him. So I hope you would understand every single word of his poem, and I hope you would enjoy this video. If you like my video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you won't miss my any other video. Thanks for watching.